Good morning, I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
Hey, and I'm Dan Mayfield. I'm in today for Nikki.
Yep, she'll be back tomorrow. She's still vacationing and spending time with her sister at her sister's wedding. But good to have you here today, Dan.
Thank you. Well, Nikki's missing all the rain.
She is missing all of the rain. We were talking about that big story. A lot of people just getting really pounded by it yesterday, and you were one of the ones who...
We got really pounded this weekend. We went out camping up in the mountains, and we were going to go all the way out to the Haymas. But because there was no rain there this spring, it was completely shut down up there. So we ended up going up into the Sandias here and got pounded with rain on Friday night and Saturday afternoon. But it made kickball a lot more fun in the mud.
Right.
So,
you said, so it was muddy kickball.
It was muddy kickball. It was supposed to be dry, fun kickball.
But it wasn't supposed to be.
It was muddy kickball. It was so much fun, except when you tried to catch a muddy ball, and that was the worst.
Was it kind of like, you know how they play the volleyball? What is it?
We should have done that. We should have just made it like a beach kickball and kicked it that way. It was rough. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun in the mud.
Right.
It was a great time.
Yeah, so a lot of rain fell yesterday. Santa Fe picked up like an inch and a half of rain, and so finally we can say the monsoons are here, I think, after that one. Heavy rain pounded the Los Conchas burn scar area too, causing massive flash flooding. We have some video of that. This is flooding here on the Santa Clara Pueblo, where 3 to 4 inches came down there. This is this past Sunday, so yesterday afternoon. Just look at that water rushing through. We had flash flooding to deal with there, and again 3 to 4 inches there, more than 1.5 inches in places in and around Santa Fe, and then the East Mountains picking up 1 to 2 inches of rain. So a lot of folks just flooded out with the mess, and even we were talking to Tony, Lynn, and Miles. I was talking to them earlier on the radio this morning, Big I 107.9, and Tony has video of his yard and all of the water flooding out. So a big story.
Yeah,
over
lots
the
of
weekend.
rain. We need it though. We really do need it.
We do need it, no matter which way we can get it. And of course, there's some rain chances still in the forecast. We'll have a look at that coming up. But
absolutely,
we're excited to have you here today because we have a big event coming up. We have, well, 2 things to talk about.
A bunch of stuff.
And the Best of magazine.
Oh yeah, the Best of the City issue of Albuquerque The Magazine comes out later this year. But voting ends this month. So don't forget to vote for your favorite meteorologist and favorite morning show hosts here.
Sure.
And just go to abqthemag.com and you can vote in, I believe it's 72 different categories.
72,
There's
wow.
everything, the hottest contested ones every year, always the green chili and red chili, who makes the best and the hottest.
Right.
Who makes the best burger, who makes the best breakfast burrito. So make sure you vote for your favorite at abqthemag.com.
Well, I know you can't say, are there any tight races? Can you give me a hint?
Always, every year. We haven't finished the voting yet. I mean, as soon as the voting is done, we'll know. But every year, it is unbelievable how many people vote for their favorite breakfast burrito and how many people vote for their favorite red and green chili. The green chili one is probably the most, I think it might be the most hotly contested, is the green chili.
The green chili one.
Yes.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out who that's going to be. We need to get out there and start voting.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's, you can do so much on there. Vote for so many different categories. There's even one for best category we forgot. So if there's one that you think should be on there that we forgot, simply write it in and we'll include those votes too when that issue comes out in December.
Yeah, and it's an awesome honor.
Well, thanks.
To get voted best of, right?
Yes.
And of course this weekend it's going to be
the Hot Singles issue. We've got a couple of these here. This is the Hot Singles Party is this Friday on the 26th, and it's going to be at the Hard Rock, and it is a blast. I've been calling it adult prom because it's so much fun. Everybody shows up and everybody dresses up, and it's so great. And there's 3,000, 5,000 people at the Hard Rock every year for this thing, and it is wonderful. It is so much fun. We're going to have DJs, we're going to have music, we're going to have, you can see it here.
This was last year's,
it is
right here.
Swanky, and there's going to be drink samples and people, and the Hard Rock is generous enough to. It's huge, yes, and the Hard Rock is generous enough to let us have this giant area, and we can all spread out and have a good time. It's really a blast there every year at the Hot Singles Party. It's really
excited.
A good time.
I'm going to be there. I can't wait to get all dressed up. So prom attire, really?
I wouldn't suggest the prom dresses, but it's certainly a dress-up fun event. You know, it's a chance to get out there and look your best and have a great time with it at the Hard Rock.
And of course, that's this Friday, 7 to 11, $30 at the door. And then you get in and have a blast, and you get to meet some other singles, and maybe it'll be your lucky night.
Let's hope so.
Maybe it'll be my lucky night.
Yes.
We will see. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger is saying hasta la vista and hola, hasta la vista to California and hola to New Mexico. Schwarzenegger will star in his first post-scandal flick titled The Last Stand, and that's going to be filmed here in New Mexico, in Belen. The film will revolve around, it's
a new Western.
Yeah, it is. An aging U.S. sheriff, which Schwarzenegger, I think, very appropriately will play. And he has to track down the leader of a deadly drug cartel and prevent them from reaching the Mexican border. So I think it'll be interesting to see, because, you know, his muscles are slowly starting to kind of deteriorate.
Well, maybe the folks who are here to help us work out our biceps later can give him some tips. But he's going to be down in Belen?
Yeah, production starts in October, and it's going to be released in 2013.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to be down in Belen this weekend, too, for the Valencia County Fair, because I get to go judge the chili competition on Saturday. Yes. So I have a feeling that my tongue will be burned off by next Saturday afternoon.
I'm sure it will be, but how fun, though.
Yeah, it should be a good time.
Do you like, what's your favorite, green or red?
You know, it always depends on how it's made. You know, traditional red and traditional green, in my mind, are both just perfect.
Both good, yeah. I like that too.
Whatever my mom makes is really the best.
You always have to go with mom.
You always have to go with mom. No matter what, it's always the best.
Well, good stuff there. I personally like the green, but you know, either one's great.